Nestled in the heart of East Tennessee, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park is a place of beauty, wonder, and mystery. Covering over 522,000 acres and straddling the border between Tennessee and North Carolina, it's the largest protected area in the eastern United States. The park is home to 848 miles of trails, including a stretch of the iconic Appalachian Trail, and boasts elevations ranging from 875 feet to 6,643 feet at Kauai, formerly known as Klingman's Dome, the highest peak in the Smokies. But beneath its beauty lies a wilderness that can be as unforgiving as it is awe-inspiring. It is home to one of the most haunting, unsolved cases in the region's history: the disappearance of 6-year-old Dennis Martin. Back in June of 1969, Dennis Martin was just a little boy from Knoxville, Tennessee. He was on a Father's Day camping trip with his dad, his grandfather, and his older brother. The Martins had hiked up to Spence Field, a picturesque meadow along the Appalachian Trail, where they had planned to spend the night. It was supposed to be a weekend of family fun and tradition, but what happened next would change their lives forever. The hike to Spence Field starts at Cades Cove, one of the most popular areas in the Smokies. The trail winds through dense hardwood forest, rocky paths, and steep climbs. It's about 5 miles up the Anthony Creek Trail to reach the field, which sits at over 4,900 feet above sea level. It's a challenging hike, especially for the little ones, but for many the reward is worth it. Spence Field opens up to stunning views of rolling mountains and a wide grassy meadow. And for the Martin family, it was a perfect spot to make memories. Dennis was playing with his older brother Douglas and 2 other boys from a separate family that the Martins had met while camping. The children were playing a playful prank on the adults. The idea was to split up and hide behind the bushes and then jump out and surprise the grown-ups. Dennis, wearing his bright red shirt, went to hide behind a bush near the edge of Spence Field. However, when the other children jumped out laughing, Dennis didn't follow. He had vanished without a trace in just a matter of moments. This seemingly innocent game has turned into a nightmare as the adults quickly realized that Dennis was missing and began searching for him. The area where he disappeared, with its dense woods and steep terrain, made the search incredibly challenging. Within minutes, Dennis's father, William Martin, began searching frantically. He ran miles down the trail, calling out for his son, but there was no sign of Dennis. As the hours passed, the family sought help from park rangers, and a massive storm rolled in that night, drenching the area with heavy rain and dropping temperatures down into the 50s. The search was off to a rough start. The search for Dennis Martin became one of the largest in the park's history. Over 1,400 people joined the effort, including park rangers, volunteers, National Guard troops, Green Berets, local residents, Boy Scouts, and experienced hikers. Helicopters buzzed overhead, while bloodhounds sniffed for clues, and law enforcement agencies coordinated this massive operation. But despite the overwhelming response, the search was hindered by those heavy rains and dense fog. There were some clues. A set of child-sized footprints were discovered near a stream. One foot was barefoot and the other in a shoe similar to what Dennis was wearing. But park officials dismissed the prints, saying that they likely belonged to a Boy Scout involved with the search. Others, like retired park ranger Dwight McCarter, believed the prints could have been Dennis's. So what did happen to Dennis Martin? Over the years, several theories have emerged. Some believe he may have fallen victim to the elements or an animal attack. Smokies are home to bears, bobcats, and feral hogs. Others think he could have been abducted. One witness had reported hearing a scream and seeing a rough-looking man in the woods near Spence Field that day. Could Dennis have been taken? Then there's the wildest theory of them all: feral humans living in the Smokies. Internet rumors have fueled speculation about wild men who might have snatched Dennis. While there's no solid evidence to support this idea, it's a theory that keeps popping up. Some conspiracy theorists even suggest a government cover-up, pointing to the involvement of the Green Berets and the FBI in the search. Could there be more to Dennis's disappearance than meets the eye? Dennis's father, William Martin, has never stopped searching for answers. In the years following Dennis's disappearance, William became a vocal advocate for improving search and rescue operations in national parks. He worked closely with park officials and local law enforcement, sharing his insights and pushing for better protocols. William also kept Dennis's story alive in the media, hoping that someone, somewhere, might come forward with new information someday. Age-progressed images of Dennis Martin have been created over the years. These images show what Dennis might look like as an adult, based on his childhood photos and forensic techniques. They serve as a powerful reminder that Dennis could still be out there, and they've been shared widely in hopes of sparking new leads. Dennis's story is a heartbreaking reminder of how quickly things can go wrong in the wilderness. It's a mystery that still haunts the Smokies and the people of East Tennessee. If you have any information about Dennis's case, no matter how small, please contact the authorities. His family deserves answers. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more stories from the Smokies.